Salut à tous, ici le Baron of Mourk. J'ai une vidéo courte cette semaine, enfin courte. Plus courte que d'habitude, ce qui est étrange en soi, puisque vous savez bien que j'adore disserter sur la façon dont la piraterie pour être faite de façon sérieuse nécessite généralement beaucoup de temps et d'investissement. Et vous serez encore plus surpris de savoir que la totalité de cette attaque qui tient en moins de 10 minutes n'est qu'une seule et longue séquence que je n'ai même pas eu besoin de couper une seule fois. En effet, les événements se sont déroulés avec un rythme effréné et sans aucun temps mort, ce qui est rarissime, et c'est la raison pour laquelle je la publie. Car j'ai d'un autre côté longtemps envisagé de ne pas la sortir en raison de sa mauvaise qualité vidéo. En planque ce jour-là à Lorville, en train d'observer les vaisseaux qui allaient et venaient, j'ai été touché par l'une de ces dégradations de performance dont les grandes villes de Star Citizen ont le secret, et qui m'a poursuivi jusque dans l'espace, et tout au long de l'attaque, me forçant même à relancer le jeu après que tout soit fini. Vous savez, ce genre de bug qui fait que votre jeu ne tourne plus qu'à 10 FPS au mieux, et où toutes les 10 secondes environ, votre carte graphique vous renvoie d'un coup l'ensemble des frames qui rament en un seul paquet, ce qui vous donne la désagréable impression d'être dans un espace-temps qui se ralentit et accélère violemment à intervalles non réguliers. Extrêmement pénible, mais l'effet bien que visible sur la vidéo est moins terrible que ce dont je faisais l'expérience ce jour-là en jeu, donc j'ai finalement choisi de la publier quand même. Parce qu'évidemment, vous savez que je ne fais pas d'habitude dans le titre accrocheur sans non plus ramener de biscuits, et nous avons bel et bien découvert un moyen de soft death des vaisseaux en 3.17. CIG a même découvert que nous avions découvert, et c'est certainement la raison pour laquelle vous pouvez lire dans leur post Alpha 3.18 Patch Watch and Balancing Keys sur Spectrum qu'ils allaient buff les points de vie des composants pour qu'ils ne soient plus détruits aussi facilement par les missiles. Lol. C'est qu'il existe aujourd'hui certains missiles dont la déflagration lors de l'impact est si large qu'elles touchent tous les composants et sont capables de les détruire en seulement quelques volets, ce qui rend un vaisseau, comme le dit l'expression anglaise, dead in the water. Désactivé mais sans aucune chance de se rallumer car il s'agit de dégâts létaux et ses générateurs de boucliers, coolers, power plant et même quantum drive sont tout simplement anéantis. Une mesure drastique mais diablement efficace que nous utilisons désormais en dernier sort pour soft death, une cible trop rapide ou sur le point de s'enfuir. Pour finir, un dernier point de contexte pour ceux qui suivent la chaîne depuis longtemps. Vous vous rendrez sûrement compte que je ne mène pas l'attaque aujourd'hui et que c'est Tressline, mon habituel second, qui s'en charge, et ça sera le cas dans la plupart des vidéos qui viendront. C'est tout simplement parce que nous avons récemment échangé nos rôles afin que lui aussi ait l'opportunité de commander. Vous connaissez la devise. Avant de savoir mener, il faut savoir suivre.
I got locked.
Let him shoot. We in armistice.
No, it's not a problem. He's basically, he detected that somebody was following him.
How are we following the MSR?
Yeah, MSR just took off. And he's not jumping like right away. Not even pointing at somewhere to jump.
Might be setting this marker.
Oh. Is he looking at you? No. At you? No. Looking at her. It jumped to R4. What are those fucking people jumping to some place where there is nothing at all?
Might be
Oh,
doglegging.
Yeah, it could be. Could
Just
be.
make sure we have some. Do we have people at Bezdek and Lathan right now?
Watermelons at Bestek.
Yeah.
I was
Okay, just hang out
on,
there for a minute.
Yeah, we'll do.
I
We
was on Lathan, but I went to Ita. Or Ita.
I have a ship on Bestek.
All right.
I'll tell you now what it is.
Anyway, we saw that MSR with Laura Knight on board, so yeah, it could just be doglegging. Definitely.
us on base deck.
Nice.
Beautiful.
There doesn't seem pilots in seat.
Okay, cool. Jumping around, jumping on you now.
Mantis on my way.
Yeah, please, guy.
It looks stock.
Let's Oh, you're already jumping, so that's fine.
Titanium, 174 SCU. He's filled with titanium.
Yep, gather up on him. Let's go. Make sure to maintain your distance. We don't want to spook him. Is the pilot in seat by chance?
Negative.
yet.
Okay. Okay.
But he's full.
So that means he's going to be taking off soon. All right, who's here?
Yeah.
GEP on
He's
site.
not on board
Right.
from my
Okay,
scans,
good,
so
we
he's
got
still
three.
running.
Yeah, we got all 3 EMPs here. Yeah. Okay, good. All right. So Mantis on the way. QED's here. All right. We're in a good position. Let me know when he starts to take off, and basically we're going to go hot as soon as he starts to take off.
Roger that.
He's on board.
He's in seat.
EMP order? What is it?
Ochi 1, Watermelon 2, Lamb 3.
Roger that.
Yeah, he's on seat.
Is he moving? He's moving.
Alright.
All right, go.
Good.
Get it.
Yeah, he's moving.
Dampener on. He's hugging the
What's he
ground.
doing? It's good for us.
Yeah.
I've lost sight of him. I'm bugged.
It's 2
All right.
kilometers below the blue. Just
I
below the blue.
merge. Dampener merge came to me.
Dampener
target.
is in range.
Recharging.
Alright, one needs a cycle. It's not EMP's bugging out.
Rear shield is almost down.
Alright. I need to get in another seat. I cannot spot middle.
Alright, one charger.
Sun.
Rear shield.
You got stoppage on 2 EMs right now? Is that right?
God,
V3.
I don't know what the fuck happened, but I got like 10 FPS.
Just work through
Water.
it.
Watermelon
Do your
is
best.
ready to go.
One
Alright.
ready as well.
Uh, Levi, careful, it's looking like
One
Trying.
firing.
it's trying to get you,
It's
Levi.
Good effect.
Down,
Shields
shields
going
down.
down.
That's okay.
Recharging.
Tube is charging.
Burst together.
Alright, yep. Let's get ready for burst, guys.
Three needs to get shields back up.
Tube is ready.
Alright, one charging.
Got a little bit of desync. I'm getting hit, but I'm still in range. Lost him. I'm okay.
I'm still in range, I'm still in range.
Yeah, yeah. In fact, Leva, back off, start charging snare.
Alright. One ready. Everyone else is ready.
Tube is ready.
Three.
You ready? Alright, EMP's prepared fire. 3, 2, 1, fire now.
Looks like he's going down. What kind of speed do we have going on right now?
One freebie. One charging.
Not that quick, we're a bit above SEM.
Okay. Are we in atmosphere still?
We're still in Atmo.
Okay. Okay.
Recharging.
What is he running? How long will we be off for?
Actually not sure. He's default loadout, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hold your charges for now.
Yeah, I'm
See if he
gonna, one's gonna
recovers.
cycle.
So if we're still in
Oh,
atmosphere,
you said
he's gonna
hold
start
him?
falling.
Sorry.
Yeah, hold him for
Alright, he left
Yeah,
seat, left seat.
left seat. Shit, we're still in atmosphere, right?
Yes.
Yep, he's falling. Yeah, I think he just logged out because he desynced pretty bad.
Yeah, he locked
Yeah.
out the desync.
Okay, let's follow it to the ground. Because
Alright.
if we blow him up here, the boxers are just gonna fall. So I see him in seat.
Oh, he's back. He's back.
Yeah, he's back in seat.
Alright.
Okay,
Alright,
he's up.
and
Line, by the way.
yeah, he's back on.
One ready.
Pretty sure.
One ready. Two, three. Where you guys at?
Still charging. Close enough.
2 is ready.
Two ready. One ready. Three.
Ready.
Alright, EMPs per fire. 3, 2, 1. Fire now.
Shooting on the blue. Blue going evasive.
I got two. I might got a little close too.
He's out. He's out. What about the snare?
Snare is online.
Watermelon is
Okay.
I'm
down.
in range.
Excellent.
Okay, okay. So I'll take a bit of range if he's firing on me.
Alright,
3 back online.
One.
He's
one
coming back
3D.
online?
Charge.
Charging.
Is he going back to the ground?
I think 2 is stoppage.
He's going back to the outpost. Going back to the outpost.
Going back to it.
Fuck him up. Shoot him up. Go full lethal. Anybody got task force? Actually,
Yeah.
do we have any task force?
Yeah, firing now.
Put two of them, two task force into him.
Is it? Is it?
Let's see if it. Is he going down? He's going down. Good, good, good. Hold fire,
Yeah,
hold fire,
yeah,
hold fire.
yeah. I'll
Shit.
fire. He's disabled.
Follow him to the ground.
He's going
I'm
fast.
disabling the snare. I'm coming down.
Yeah.
Alright. My EMP's at about 80% overheated.
Okay, just
Careful.
turn it off. He's dusted. We're just
Careful.
gonna wait for him to hit the ground.
We're under 10k
He's
and
almost at the outpost.
going almost full speed. Don't crash.
Yeah.
He's going up.
He's gonna
coming
blow
up.
up when he touches
Yeah,
down.
yeah, definitely.
Try and log it.
He's he appears to have logged out. Yeah.
He won't make it there. He won't make it.
He logged.
Let's hope the ship hits the ground and gives us something.
Had a pretty good angle.
Yeah.
There you go. Check that crash site.
Yeah, okay. Going on it.
MP ping for threats.
Yeah,
Anybody catch a crime
just
step?
Oh, just gonna go Overwatch.
I don't see
Viva
anything
Overwatch.
here.
And we didn't get any boxes.
No.
Watermelon bed logging. Fix my EMP.